I did my hair today. Just an FYI, I'm gonna do a full run through with this video. So I'm very on a time crunch now. Cameron is almost walking, and that's what this video is going to be about for you guys. We're so close, and I never pressured it or anything like that. You know, every baby learns at their own pace, which is perfectly fine. But I figured I got to get a video in of this because I want to talk about this product that I really love, and I encourage a lot of parents to look into to help your babies develop their motor skills, especially anything related to walking. So I'm gonna do a full run through of this video. I'm gonna do minimal editing because like I said, we are on a super tight schedule, but I really wanna get these videos out to you guys. So I hope you enjoy it, and let me know if you have any questions. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you watching for the first time, my name is Anna. I am a first-time mom, and my daughter is going to be almost 11 months this month. It's been a wild ride so far, and I'm excited to do this video because I've wanted to do this video for a very long time, probably since she was 5 months old. However, I decided to hold off because the product that I'm going to be talking about is something that I wasn't sure how long it'll last us, how she would utilize it as she got older. So it is the Skip Hop. I don't know the full name of it, but I'll have it linked down below, and I'll have a lot of videos and images in this video to show you how Cameron has grown up in it, basically. So I'm really happy that I held off doing a video of it when she was 4 months, because that's when she started using it. And now that she's 11 months, or almost 11 months, she's still using it. And I'm so excited because it's a product that isn't too cheap. I think it was $120, maybe $150, something around that range. So I know a lot of us are I will talk normal today, I promise. Let me have a sip of my tea. Maybe I need to wake up. I'm still waking up this morning, and you can hear it in my voice. I have not woken fully up yet. I needed that. So basically, she started using it when she was 4 months, and now she's 11 months, and she has grown into it. It has helped her, I think, develop her strength in her legs, her overall mobility, basically, up until the point where she will eventually start to walk. So one thing that I do want to point out, just so you guys have an idea of my mentality when it comes to, you know, different stages as your child grows and things like that, I don't pressure Cameron into anything. I never really went above and beyond to make sure she's rolling over, to make sure she's holding her head up. Like, I never pressured her. When she was on, I talk about it in other videos, whenever I would do tummy time, she hated it. She absolutely hated it. So I tried to incorporate different ways to make it more enjoyable for her, but I wasn't doing it to the point where I'm overexhausting her, over draining her, or, you know, because you really, in my personal opinion, you can't push a child to do something they're not ready to do. You really have to pace yourself. You have to have patience, and you just have to let them figure it out at their own pace. That's one of the biggest things I learned with being a mom. If your baby doesn't enjoy it, if your baby doesn't like it, you can't force it. You just can't. And that's just me personally. I don't judge how other parents do it. And I really hope that all of you guys watching do respect the way I parent and the way I do things, as I respect all other parents as well. There's no right or wrong. It's just personal opinion. I just never pressured her into doing any of the milestones that she has reached on her own, basically. So when it comes to the Skip Hop product, I bought it just to have as something, not a bouncy. It's not really a bouncy. So a lot of people, one thing I do want to talk about first is that it's not really a bouncy. You can't actually bounce in the Skip Hop. It is more of a balancing. So there's a platform on the very bottom. You'll see in the pictures and in the videos I'll have shown throughout this video that the bottom is a platform, and it just kind of moves on these 4 attachments, basically, and they're adjustable. You can lower them, you can higher them. There's 4 different settings. but it does not allow your baby to really bounce. They're not going to have like this bouncing momentum in this thing. It's more balancing. So that's one of the reasons why I did buy it, because I personally am not a fan of the bouncies. Again, personal opinion. There is no right or wrong. Just throwing that out there. I personally, for my daughter, did not want to get her bouncy, so I looked up the Skip Hop and I thought it was a great fit for us. So I purchased it and I put her in it at 4 months. She was tiny and I had to stuff it with a blanket to give her that extra coziness in there, so she had more stability in there. So in the very beginning, she wasn't a fan of it. She couldn't really understand what was happening. It does have 4 suction toys on there. You can purchase other ones. You can interchange them, or you can add on. There's a bunch of suction toys that you can just purchase at Walmart, Target, order on Amazon. I'll have some link down below that we have, and you can just trade them out for the ones that come with the Skip Hop when your baby gets bored of them. So that's always a great option, to have different toys for them to play with. So that's also one of the big reasons why I did purchase it, because she gets very bored with the same toys after a while. So I literally have 3 different boxes where I hide her toys for a couple weeks, and then I rotate each box or each bin of toys for her as if it's like, oh, new toys, but really they're her old ones from 2 months ago. So I think she's catching on to that though now. So in the very beginning, like I was saying, she wasn't really sure what was happening. And then little by little, I want to say by 5-6 months, she was actually balancing on it. I can see her tippy toes reaching it. That was the other thing. She couldn't really reach the platform when she was 4 months. 5 months, she was able to, and she started to use her tippy toes to just kind of like get the feel for being on her feet for the first time. And again, I didn't purchase this to kind of push her into walking, but it does help with that. It's a great product, I think, that really helps your child learn to balance, because my girl, now that she's 11 months, I'll have a video of her, kind of flopping down and picking herself right up. She does it so quick, and I didn't expect that at all. I just started noticing it these past couple weeks, and I'm thinking, oh my God, it had to have been the Skip Hop that we were using for so long, because that's really the only item that I have that I purchased that correlates with developing walking skills, basically, and balancing skills. I don't have anything else. I don't have, we did have a little jumper that you put in the doorway, but she only used it for like a month. So that's really it. Other than me holding her fingers and walking around with her, the Skip Hop was the only other thing that we had that could have possibly helped her get to where she's at now. And that's one of the biggest things why I love it, because it helped her get a feel for being on her feet. And now that she's 11 months, she doesn't sit inside it anymore, but she is on the outside of it playing with it. So that's why I'm happy I waited, because now I can show you guys videos of her slowly how it progressed from her being in it, playing with it, learning how to turn herself around in it, because there's the 4 toys that I mentioned, they're all around. So if she wants to play with another one, she has to learn to kind of spin herself, and as she's rotating, her feet go with her. So it just has a lot of cool highlights, basically, that I think a lot of other products may not have. So that's just something to consider. Those are the things that I looked at that I really, really think helped her to where she's at now. And another thing that I do want to really point out is that there's no rush. All babies do things differently. All babies start to walk at different stages. I have a friend whose baby started walking at 9 months old. Cameron's going to be 11 months old. She's not there yet. She's able to pick herself up. She's able to balance, and she is now holding on to something with one hand and letting go. Sometimes she'll let go and she stands on her own for a couple seconds, but she is not walking yet, and it's perfectly fine. I'm not stressing about it. And I encourage parents who, number one, don't compare. Don't compare what your child may be or may not be doing to what other parents' children are doing. Just enjoy these moments. Enjoy them only crawling, because once they start walking, and I'm noticing it now that she's able to pick herself up, I have to keep, like, I always keep my eyes on her, but now it's um, more focused on her 24/7 because she can stand up using anything now. The walls, the couches, the chairs, her high chair. She actually stood up holding onto her high chair the other day, and those things move. So it's getting to that point where I'm like, okay, I'm really excited that you're learning to do these things, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, I have to like baby proof this house even more now. But it's all exciting. It's all in good feelings, good vibes, obviously. But just a reminder, if you are stressing that maybe your baby's not walking yet, and they're still, 12 months, 1.5, every baby's different. So just don't pressure them. Don't go crazy about it. I remind myself that all the time, that there's no rush. There's no rush, because these moments, we only have them for so little. It's only been 11 months and she's gone from sitting up on her own to crawling to, rolling over, all the milestones. And I hate to say it, but it's like I'll never have that again, where I was thinking, when is she gonna when is she gonna start rolling over? When is she gonna start crawling again? Because she's doing it already. So those moments are kind of gone. They're in the past. I cherish them. I love them. I look back on them all the time. But the fact that she's not walking yet, I'm just kind of like, okay, like we're fine with that. I don't want you to walk yet, almost. But I'm really excited that she's learning, and I really have the Skip Hop to thank for that, I think. And along with, me just walking around the house with her, you could always do that. You don't need all these fancy products. You don't need to spend $100, $200 on these Skip Hops and Bouncies and this and that. Obviously, they are helpful. They do come in handy, especially if you need to put your baby down for a couple minutes while you go and do something around the house real quick. It's convenient for that. But all in all, I just really want to say that watching her develop with it has really made me enjoy it even more. I'm very happy that I bought it, first of all, because it is on the pricier side. It's not like a $20 toy. And that was the purpose of me buying it, because I really wanted it to last us for a long time, and it really has. It still is. She's using it today. She uses it to pick herself up easily. She's playing with the toys from like a different view basically now, whereas she used to sit in the middle and play with them. So it's just a great, great, great option to purchase if you're looking for something to help with improving your baby's balancing, walking skills, having that motor control in the legs and in the waist. It's just all in all a great, great product. There are 2 other toys that I do have for her to encourage walking. She started using, and I think this one's very universal. A lot of parents purchase it. It's the walking where they just kind of like push it. I don't know what it's called, pusher walker. And she just started using that one this week also, where she can stand up and push it herself. I like that one because it has taught her to, I guess, like have more control of her walking, to slow down. She's not running with it because it does take off. If she is giving it too much pressure to the point where it's just kind of flying away from her, that's the only time I don't like it, because then she can fall on her face or even hit her face on it. So those things are definitely something that you have to keep an eye out while your baby's using it. Whereas the Skip Hop, I was able to put her in there, clean the kitchen, do the dishes, do the laundry real quick, use the bathroom, and I know that she's stationary. She's not going to go anywhere. She's not going to fall out. So that's why I really, really like the Skip Hop, because it allowed me to give her her own playtime while teaching her all these great new skills. So if you guys are interested, I will have the Skip Hop linked down below for you. I'm sorry I don't have anything to really show you in this video, like hands-on right now, but like I said, I have a bunch of videos playing, probably right here somewhere, for you guys, so you have an idea of how we grew with it and all the benefits that it has given my daughter. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. If you want some tips on how to encourage your baby to walk, I'm also going to be posting a blog about that next week coming up. So that's going to be my new post of the week, is all about walking, because we're so close. I feel like we're right around the corner with it. But again, no rush, no pressure. Cherish these moments because we only have so little of them. But there's more to come, obviously. She's only learning, and it's gonna get wild when she starts to walk and eventually run, and then that's when I don't know what I'll do then. But that'll be a video in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys next time, and I hope you guys enjoy the day. It's getting colder out in the mornings. Fall is right around the corner. I'm kind of excited for it. I love fall, and I love pumpkins and all the fun stuff. So you're gonna see a lot of fun videos coming up this fall as well. So give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching, guys. Love you all. Bye.